Hey everybody, Bubba here. I'd like to welcome my new subscribers. It's about 30 degrees out. It was just slating a little bit, and spring has sprung, supposedly. Trout season is in effect, and this is my survival / minimalist fishing kit. So I have a tin inside a tin. I had a couple sinkers. One just went for a ride. I got a small Swiss Army knife, couple sinkers, floats, and then I made some rope dogs. So one has a couple hooks on it, and then a fair amount of 8-pound line, I believe. And then for my Tenkara system, I have one fly with line on there. And then in my little tin, I have several flies, a small little ceramic knife, just because it's lightweight and it's razor sharp. And then I have a little chunk, itty bitty hank of 550 paracord. And the reason I have that is because of the inner strands. So I can take one of the 5 strands out, and then I can easily take down a small fresh sapling. Yes, I killed a sapling. They was in a thick grove. They were choked out. They're not going to get big anyhow. So I know that my Tenkara is set up. This one is set up for my small creek rod, which is about 7 feet. So all I need is a green sapling that's anywhere from 5 to 7 feet tall. Strip of all the numbs I can. Take one of the inner cords from the paracord, and all I have to do is tie it to the end to secure it, and then on the other end tie a knot, so I'm simulating a lilian. So at that point I can fly cast it into the water that I'm fishing in, and I know I can probably with these little flies, I'm not going after big stuff. Panfish, something to eat, something to fight. Here's a nice little bumblebee one, and you can see they're the small hooks. So worst case scenario, I catch a baby bluegill, and then I can switch to a bigger hook, and now I'm using regular line. I can use the float, and I can use that as bait. So I'm increasing my odds of catching something. Now without putting some extra padding in this, I'll assemble it real quick. The one thing I hate is the jiggly. So a lot of times I'll keep this with me just for fun, because even if I don't have my poles, if I'm going out with somebody else and we're planning really not to fish, it's just a time out camping or whatever, with this lightweight, a few ounces, harvest preferably a green sapling or branch. Matter, you don't have to take a sapling, you can take a long branch, that way you're not killing anything, and you can pond fish, creek fish, and pass time or survive. So here's my survival tin / minimalist, I can't even say it, minimalist fishing kit. So as always, get outside, hopefully warmer, and do what you love. Get in the woods. Well, I must admit, I messed up. One of the pet peeves I have is everybody showing you a kit and then not using it. So I was going to actually fish that sapling I took down. And when I went to separate a strand of the paracord, it was already empty. So I'm guilty of not checking my kit twice before going out. Luckily, it was just for a video, and it wasn't an overnighter or something like that. But, saying an overnighter, I'm going to have other cordage I could use. But in the kit, I'm out, so I need to put a couple more little hanks of paracord in there so I can have more strings to tie a lily in. So, PSA, double check your kit. That's all. I hope everybody has a good holiday weekend as we're in Easter, Passover, and Ramadan. So, again, do what you love. Get outside, stay in the woods.